You probably use ChatGPT every day. But are you really getting the most out of it? Most people use only a small part of what ChatGPT can actually do. Hidden features can save hours of work every week. Today, I'll show you 5 powerful ChatGPT tricks that most people never use. These simple tricks can help you work faster, stay organized, and get better results in just a few minutes. Let's get started with the first hidden trick. Let's begin with temporary chat, one of the most useful but often overlooked ChatGPT features. Normally, ChatGPT saves your conversations in your chat history. If memory is enabled, it can also remember useful information for future conversations. That's incredibly helpful when you're working on long-term projects. But there are times when you don't want a conversation to become part of your regular workspace. Maybe you're researching a sensitive topic, testing different prompts, comparing ideas, or simply experimenting with something that isn't related to your everyday work. That's where temporary chat becomes incredibly useful. It gives you a completely fresh workspace where you can ask questions freely without filling your regular chat history with conversations you probably won't need again. It's especially useful for quick research, brainstorming, testing prompts, planning ideas, or asking personal questions that don't belong in your main projects. When you're finished, simply close the temporary chat and move on. Your regular workspace stays clean, organized, and much easier to manage. It may look like a small feature, but if you use ChatGPT every day, temporary chat can save time, reduce clutter, and make your entire workflow feel much more organized. The second hidden feature is projects, and it can completely change the way you organize your work inside ChatGPT. As you continue using ChatGPT, it's easy to end up with dozens or even hundreds of conversations. Finding the right chat later can become frustrating and waste valuable time. Projects solve this problem by giving you dedicated workspaces for different parts of your life or business. For example, you might create one project for your YouTube channel, another for work, another for studying, and another for personal ideas. Inside each project, you can keep your conversations, uploaded files, custom instructions, research, and ideas together in one organized place. Imagine opening ChatGPT and immediately finding everything related to a single project without searching through old conversations. It keeps your work focused and makes collaboration much easier as your projects grow. Instead of jumping between unrelated chats, everything stays connected to the project you're working on. This makes it much easier to return to your workdays or even weeks later without starting over from scratch. If you're serious about using ChatGPT as a daily productivity tool, projects is one feature you should start using as soon as possible. The third hidden feature is custom instructions, and it can save you an incredible amount of time every single day. Many people start every new conversation by explaining who they are, what they do, and how they want ChatGPT to respond. The problem is that repeating the same information over and over quickly becomes frustrating. Custom instructions solve that problem. You can tell ChatGPT how you like your answers, what tone you prefer, how detailed the responses should be, and even what kind of work you do. For example, you can ask ChatGPT to explain things more simply, write in a professional style, create content for YouTube, or focus on helping you learn new skills. You can even tell ChatGPT to always format answers in a certain way, such as using bullet points, step-by-step instructions, or short summaries. That means you get responses that match your workflow without asking every single time. Once you've saved those instructions, ChatGPT automatically uses them in future conversations, creating a much more consistent experience. It's one of those features that only takes a minute to set up, but it can improve every conversation you have from that point forward. The fourth hidden feature is chat search, and it's one of the easiest ways to save time inside ChatGPT. As your chat history grows, finding an old conversation can become surprisingly difficult. You might remember asking ChatGPT something useful a few weeks ago, but scrolling through dozens or even hundreds of chats just to find one answer isn't very efficient. Instead, simply use chat search. Type a keyword, a topic, or even part of a sentence, and ChatGPT can quickly locate the conversation you're looking for. For example, imagine you created a travel plan, a business proposal, a YouTube script, a coding solution, or even a shopping list several weeks ago. Rather than creating everything again from scratch, you can search for it and continue exactly where you left off. This becomes even more valuable as you use ChatGPT every day. Over time, your previous conversations become a personal knowledge library filled with useful ideas, solutions, and completed work. Many people don't realize how much valuable information they've already created. Instead of asking the same questions again, Chat Search helps you instantly rediscover answers you've already worked on. It's fast, incredibly simple to use, and once it becomes part of your daily workflow, you'll probably wonder how you ever managed without it. The fifth hidden feature is voice mode, and it's one of the fastest ways to interact with ChatGPT. Without touching your keyboard, instead of typing long questions, you can simply speak naturally, just like you're talking to another person. ChatGPT listens, understands your request, and responds almost instantly, making the conversation feel much more natural and interactive. Voice mode is especially useful when you're driving, walking, cooking, studying, or working on something that keeps your hands busy. You can continue asking questions, exploring ideas, or solving problems without stopping what you're doing. It's also a great way to practice speaking English, brainstorm new ideas, prepare presentations, or even learn complex topics through a natural back-and-forth conversation. Rather than thinking of ChatGPT as just a chatbot, voice mode makes it feel more like a personal AI assistant that's always ready to help whenever you need it. As AI continues to become part of everyday life, learning to use voice mode effectively can save time, improve productivity, and make using ChatGPT feel faster, easier, and much more enjoyable. Now you've discovered 5 powerful ChatGPT features that can completely transform the way you work. Use temporary chat whenever you need a clean workspace. Organize everything with projects. Save time by setting up custom instructions once. Find old conversations instantly with chat search. And switch to voice mode whenever you want a faster and more natural way to interact with AI. On their own, each feature is useful, but when you start using them together, ChatGPT becomes much more than a chatbot. It becomes a true AI productivity partner that helps you work smarter every single day. Start by trying just one of these features today. Once it becomes part of your routine, you'll quickly notice how much faster, cleaner, and more organized your workflow becomes. AI is evolving faster than ever, and learning just one new feature each week can give you a real advantage. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe to Everyday AI Guide for practical AI tutorials, powerful tools, and simple tips that help you save time and work smarter. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.